Hey, welcome back. We love to call today Marathon Monday around here. Still riding high from yesterday's TCS New York City Marathon, where the winner of the women's division made history. She was unbelievable. Helen Obiri was the fastest on the course for the women, the fastest ever to do it. Look, but giving hugs, chilling. She had a course record, completing 26.2 miles in just 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 51 seconds. I mean, blistering. She stopped by live with Kelly and Mark today to talk about the moment. She broke that record.
My aim was to win the race. Of course, when you come to a race like that, not like a time, my mind was to win the race. Yeah. But I was so surprised when I crossed the finish line, and then it was 2:19. I said, oh my goodness, what? It was so fast.
A lot of excitement on the men's side as well. Benson Kiprutu winning his race by the smallest of margins.
This was
literally
crazy.
We all stopped to watch
finish.
this at that photo finish.
Yeah.
He finished less than a second ahead of Alexander Mutisu.
Okay, so now we've heard about the winners, but today is about so much more than the first finishers. Anyone who completed the full marathon is a winner in my book, and we've got one of the final finishers here. Martinus Evans here with us. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
You finished around 7 o'clock last night.
Yes.
Here you are, bright and early with us this morning.
Yes.
First and foremost, congratulations. How are you feeling?
So I'm beaten up, but I'm not broken.
Good. That's fair. That's amazing. What was it like crossing that finish line last night?
Oh my God. So this year was a lot of things going on. I recently lost my mother in July. And I also had a baby this year. So it was a lot of things
Big
going
year.
on,
Yeah.
highs and lows. So it was a lot of emotions crossing that finish line.
So we spoke before we came on. You've run 9 marathons. You're from Detroit. You ran Detroit a few times, New York now a few times.
Yeah.
What made you get into this to say, you know, I'm going to be a runner?
So what really happened was 10 years ago, my doctor called me fat and told me to lose weight or die.
Oh,
and instead of giving him a deep tissue fist massage,
You're our kind of guy.
Deep tissue fist massage.
exactly.
I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, but instead of doing that, I told him I was going to run a marathon, and he laughed at me and told me that was the most dumbest thing he has heard in all his years of practicing medicine. So
And you're like, bet, watch.
exactly. So I stormed out the doctor's office. I bought running shoes, and I've been running ever since.
We have him on the phone right now. That is not true. That is not true. So you were the subject of a Tribeca Film Festival film, and it's called Final Finishers. What was that all about? I mean, not just running all of these, but being followed around and...
Yes. It's an amazing opportunity to not only show what people could do, right? Of course, we celebrate the people who win and who are always in first place. Yeah. But it's one thing to see the determination and the tenacity that happens where people who are in the back of the pack finishes. So it's an amazing thing, and I hope everybody go check it out.
Seeing that up close has to be really, really inspiring. Your story is extremely inspiring. So what would you say to someone who doesn't consider themselves a runner, doesn't think they can do it? I mean, that is the most incredible feat, 26.2 miles.
You're talking to me, right?
That's us. You know, what would you say? Is it worth it? Is the pain worth it? Is the feeling of just total elation at the end worth it?
Yes, Pedro, listen to me.
Sit down.
Listen to me. You can do this, man. It's going to look different from what you see from professionals. It's going to look different from what you see on TV, but it's going to be worth it because when it's all said and done, you get this thing here and you have bragging rights for the rest of your life.
That is, I'm about to run a marathon. I'm about to run out of here right now. That got me really hyped. That's awesome.
That's crazy, right?
I'm just trying to think like the preparation that goes into it. When you run these marathons, okay, you're in the documentary Final Finishers, but are you thinking about, hey, I just want to finish? Are you thinking about PRing? How do you balance that, hey, I really want to do really well, but also I just want to succeed and get to the end? So
life this year has been a little bit interesting. Like I said, I have a 10-month-old, my mother passed away, and I had to be a primary caregiver for both my son and my mother. So this year was a little bit interesting. Most of my training was on a walking pad, 3 to 4 hours a day in the
because you couldn't leave.
Because I couldn't leave.
Right.
Yeah.
It was in the wee hours in the morning while my kid would sleep, and I would pretty much walk on a walking pad until it stopped working.
And you know what? That is going to resonate with so many people at home who don't feel like they have the time, the resources. You make it work.
That made me
right?
want to run. I'm not even joking. I've never thought about running a marathon. That right there made me interested.
Did you ever call up the doctor again and say, guess what I just did?
I did not.
A few times?
Not necessarily, but I wrote a book, though, called Slow AF, The Ultimate Guide for Anybody Who Wants to Run. And in the book, there's a little section for him. A lot of
love
choice
that.
words.
Yeah.
If he
Right.
ever
I
decides
love-
to
now I
say it.
But you
wanna
wouldn't be
read
here. But
Yeah.
we owe that person a debt of gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have met you today, Martinus.
Exactly.
So what do you like about running? Why run? What has it given your life?
Oh man, running has given me everything. I think for me, running has given me a different personality, a different identity that I've ever had, right? The mindset that comes along with running. To say, you know what, I'm going to be out there for 9, 10 hours. If you think about that, and if you can do that, you can do anything you want in life.
It's
love
mental
that.
as much as physical.
Yes.
Oh, so good. Thank you for being
you.
here.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
your
you.
story and
Thank you.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
So cool.
Yeah.